we should be live. Let's give like 2-3 more minutes before we completely get started. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Brian there's struggling with his unfortunate Linux setup, which does not include a virtual background.
Very unfortunate.
We'll wait until 8:04-ish to get started, but feel free to say hi if you're here. We're expecting a lot more people to come in later, but we will have to. This stream itself is not exactly like we want to stream and say hi to anything. It's a video we want to make to help people understand the program as well, and also provide people with the opportunity to get their questions answered. So feel free to just hang around. It will be about an hour long. We should end up having an ending a little early. Oh, is our voices really low?
Yeah, it's a bit low.
Let me try to tune it up a little. Yep. All right, let me double check this. 1 second. You'll see my behind the scenes for like 3 seconds. It should be a little better now. A little even higher.
It's still very low.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it a little higher. Test. This should be a little higher now. I just adjusted it. You should be getting a little higher now. Good. All right. With that, I think we'll just get started. There's some legislative information we have to go through anyway. So let's see some slides. All right. Thanks for feedback. One second as I find out how to share my screen. All right. Let's get started. So welcome everyone. We see about like 40 people in the chat right now, and we should be basically we're reading the chat, and if anyone's had any question throughout the entire stream, feel free to ask. Brian's there is going to be reading the chat, send me any questions. But and if you are currently watching on TechRoulette.xyz/stage, you might not have access to this chat. So you will need to visit exbg.us/stream to ask any questions. And remember, when participating in discussions, treat everyone with respect. And I hope everyone understands that. And be thoughtful and humble when communicating ideas. Don't be very destructive when you're commenting on people's ideas. And a quick reminder: if you have any personal questions like regarding your account, regarding your eligibility status, regarding your participation, please email us at hi@techroulette.xyz instead. do not share your personal information in chat. The live stream will be recorded, and we will send out the recording to everyone as soon as we finish. So let's get started. So welcome to Tech Roulette. We have received a ton of amazing information from you guys over the past 3-4 weeks. We launched 4 or 5 weeks ago, and since then we've been getting signups from a lot of you from all over the world, and we're super excited to welcome all of you to Tech Roulette. We'll explain a little more about what Tech Roulette is, who we are during this live stream. But so far, I think we have like last time I checked, we have like almost 800 signups, which is crazy. And yeah, so let us begin. In our stream today is our the team behind Tech Roulette. You see it on the right of the screen. I'm Minji. I'm currently a incoming second-year student at UC Berkeley, and I'm studying computer science. I'm currently in Rockville, Maryland. Megan, you want to introduce yourself?
Okay, sorry, I couldn't find the mute button. Okay, I'm Megan. I'm currently, I'm going to be a sophomore at Harvard studying economics and CS. Really interested in education and tech. And so I've been working with Minji for a while now. So this is very exciting.
Hey guys, I'm Brian. I'm an upcoming rising freshman at UMD. I'm going to be studying computer science, cybersecurity as well. And we're looking forward to seeing you all, man.
Yeah, so we are going to launch our Discord community. I think a lot of you are already in this Discord community, but if we are going to launch a Discord community after this stream, and if you want to say hi, come by and say hi. You can ping us on Discord. You can also just reach out over email. So what is Execute Big? Execute Big has been popping up around the pages. You might, if you're not familiar with us yet, you might already see them. See that coming around on your sign-up pages, onboarding pages somewhere. But just to give it an overview, Execute Big is a nonprofit funded in 2019 to engage more students to explore diverse fields of computer science. Megan and I founded the organization. We also have a third co-founder, Sean, who's currently doing some other stuff. But we have been devoted to the cause of getting more of you to learn CS in a more creative, innovative way for a few years now. Other than Tech Roulette, we run a number of other creative, impactful, and transparent programs, including Travel Grant, which is a scholarship to help you attend hackathon across the country for free, Fellowship, a six-week virtual program to introduce beginner students to the interdisciplinary world of CS, and we run local events with private school partners, and that might be coming to you sometime soon. So these programs are currently on hold as we go through our summer program, but if you're interested in joining us elsewhere in our other programs, you should subscribe to our email list on our website, and we'll let you know as soon as our programs return. Just to be clear, these programs are targeted towards our high school and middle school audiences only. Let's talk about Tech Roulette. Tech Roulette is an exciting program. It's our first attempt to get so many of you online learning with us for the whole summer. And I'm happy to go through a lot about the program itself, how it started. But just to explain the program in the simplest way possible, Tech Roulette can just be described into 3 separate things. So 3 steps: pick a project, learn something new, and earn rewards every week. That's all it is. Well, let's go through some more details. So a lot of you might know already, Tech Roulette is a online program that spans the next 8 weeks, starting next Saturday. And every week, you'll be able to pick a project, learn how to build it with mentor support, with staff support, and you'll get to receive a lot of the you receive prizes based on the contribution you've made in these projects. So I'm gonna give you a quick overview of the flow of the game. Every week you're going to receive an email telling you that, hey, your project portal is ready, and
that's when you know that you can select your next project. I'll give you a quick demo of this at the end of this stream. As a reminder, your first project is coming next Saturday, July 3rd, Eastern Time, 8 p.m. So once you receive that email, you should go to your Tech Roulette dashboard, and you'll see 3 random projects. These projects are randomly picked out of our large project pool and just for you every week. So you are not going to get the same project choices as anyone else, as everyone else, I would say, in the program. But these projects can range from anywhere from hardware projects to ethical questions to data science projects to intro to learning how to program. You just need to choose whichever one you're most interested in and whichever one would help you learn the most. We highly encourage that you try new things while you go through our game. So let's say if you are already really familiar with web design, building websites, you should definitely try something else other than the website project itself if you are being offered a website project. And this might be to a lot of people a surprise, but we have hardware projects in our system, but these might work a little differently than a regular project. So throughout the program, we're going to have 2 waves of hardware drops. We're going to send the signups out over email 2 weeks ahead of the hardware week. You're going to be able to sign up for hardware projects and receive hardware if you're in the United States. I'll talk about eligibility in a bit. So if you do choose that hardware project, we'll literally mail a complimentary hardware kit to you so you can complete the project. Second step, after you select a project, is to build it. Basically, we'll give you some guidance, we'll give you some modules. Each project is divided into a few 1-hour blocks. We call them modules. And some of these modules may be repeated. Let's say if you see a website workshop, a website project, some of these website projects may share a similar introductory module called Intro to HTML. Similar things so if you have completed multiple of these similar modules already, you don't have to repeat that same module. You can just submit whatever you had earlier. But otherwise, you need to complete all your required modules. They'll be like, so as soon as you enter the project, you'll see like required modules and optional modules. You'll see the instructions for each module. You need to submit for each module separately. And to mark yourself as complete for the week, you need to complete all required modules for the week. Let's say you got into a project, there are 3 required modules and 2 optional modules. You need to have all 3 of these required modules submitted and accepted to be able to complete this week. Your project expires in a week, so be sure to submit your project before the end of the week. By submitting your modules, you will receive chips. Chips is our in-game currency, and you are able to redeem prizes, which I'll talk about later, with these currencies. If you have any questions, we will have a Discord community for you to ask for help on. You can ask about anything. Basically, you will have access to a lot of the students who are also doing the same project as you for the week. You have access to some mentors who are industry professionals who are skilled at what you are building. You can ask them for help. You can even hop into a voice channel to ask for help. And we're sure that you will be able to learn a lot by asking. So don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to post your question in Discord. And if you are already skilled at a certain project people are asking about, be nice to people and go ahead and answer your questions. Be nice to your fellow gamers. Huh. All right. So the last step is, as I said earlier, you will need to submit your modules before the end of the week. Since our project launches every Saturday at 8 p.m., they are also due at 8 p.m. on Friday. So you will have basically a whole week to complete these projects. And if you don't complete them by 8 p.m., they will expire. You will not receive the rewards in that project. You can submit your project in a lot of ways. some projects may require you to submit a video explainer. Some projects may require you to submit a text explanation, a small short response. Some might require you to submit a source code repository of like, on Replit, or write up your, or like just write up your progress or write up your approach to the problem. You don't have to finish every single module. We'll reward you for what you have for the progress you've made on each module. So we're not machines grading your submissions. We are human. We are reading your submissions at any time you submit it to us. And each module and projects are weighted differently. They are basically every time, like the amount of rewards you'll receive for each module and project will be proportional to the amount of time that you spend on it. So it's like fair game for everyone. You are able to choose a smaller project if you don't have time this week. You're able to choose a larger project to learn more if you have a little more time this week. And of course, there's more to Tech Roulette. We'll launch a Discord community by the end of the stream, and there will be movie and game nights in the Discord community throughout the 8 weeks. And sometimes we'll host mentor coffee chats for you to chat with some industry mentors, chat with some speakers, and gain some insights into the tech industry. Let me look at the time. Yes, okay. Let's go through the weekly schedule. As I mentioned earlier, the first thing you'll see every week is Saturday night project signups. You will receive an email and just pick your favorite project to choose. And oh, by the way, once you choose the project, you cannot go back. Once you choose a project, you cannot ditch the project for a week. You cannot say, oh, I don't like it anymore. Can I choose something else? No, you have to stay in there. The goal of this is to get you to be a little more comfortable with new things, and know that even if you really just messed up for this week, it won't affect your future weeks. You will just maybe score a little lower for this week, receive a little less rewards for the week, but you get a fresh start every week. So we highly encourage you to find new passions, find new fields that you might be interested in when choosing these projects. Second thing is, throughout the week, starting Saturday, you'll have when you receive your project over the week, you have time to work on it. You can work on it anytime you like. We don't have any like dedicated working hours, but sometimes I think we will host staff-run co-working calls. So it will be like a silent call with music playing and everyone works together. You're welcome to join that, but you are also welcome to work on your own. Mentors will also be available throughout the week to answer any technical questions. We'll talk about this in a bit. By Friday, you should be finalizing your project. You should submit your project by 8 p.m. Friday and submit it in any form you want to receive rewards. And by Friday evening, we'll host something called a community night that usually includes something like game night, or like movie night. We will announce our plans ahead of the community night every week. Sometimes we also give out additional rewards. Let's say if you win a game of, I don't know, Kahoot or Among Us, we might give you some rewards. We also have guest hosted fireside chats sometimes in our community. These might pop in and out throughout the week. So stay up to date by staying subscribed to our email list and being in the Discord community. A common question we've been receiving over the past few weeks. Let me drink. All right, a common question we've been receiving over the past week is prize and hardware eligibility. I want to reiterate that. I know you guys have been getting a lot of emails already, but here it is. Here are the facts that we have, right? Tech Roulette is completely free, and all eligible students' rewards and supply shipping will be covered by us. Execute Big, as I mentioned earlier, is a nonprofit organization with a mission of helping K-12 students and some college students explore diversity of computer science. And we're bounded by our mission statement and agreements with our sponsors to utilize our resources for students within these age ranges. So you will be eligible for prizes and hardware if and only if your shipping address is within the United States or any US territory. That was not included in the email. If you live on any US territory, you're still eligible for rewards. Or you are currently a full-time student, including non-traditional students, or if you are under the age of 21. So if you're someone who's over age 21 and you are still in school full-time, just simply email us and we'll upgrade your account back to eligible for shipping. To check your up-to-date eligibility, visit techroulette.xyz/account/edit, and you'll see your shipping information at the bottom. You might see ineligible for shipping or shipping verified or something like that. If it's red, you know that you're ineligible. If anything looks off, if your address looks off, if your status looks off, simply email us. We'll help you correct your information in no time. If you are unfortunately ineligible for shipping, you are still eligible for the rest of our offering of projects and virtual rewards. Virtual rewards might include software subscriptions, possible gift cards, and any other gifts that do not require shipping. So you can still safely participate in all projects except for the hardware projects inside of TechRoulette. So you're still welcome to learn. We, unfortunately, due to restrictions, we're just unable to put resources on rewards for you. So at this point, I want to quickly demo what you will see once you receive your email to select your project. This is our first view of the platform that you'll be using to select your project and see the projects and modules. Know that this is still a very still a demo build of the system. So things might still change, design might still change, and the project details might still change. And the project we share may or may not be in your project pool every week, since we have everything's randomized every week. So let's take a look at the demo. So let me hide this. This is a dead bar. Okay. This is the project you'll be the dashboard you'll be seeing. Every week you'll be redirected here. Currently, there's only one project loaded because we didn't load more, but typically you will see 3. So like it'll be pretty obvious to you that like see this is like a third of the space. The big blank space over there might include 2 more projects that are currently not loaded into the system yet. So let me quickly explain the interface since a lot of you are new to this. Top right is your account. You can edit your profile, redeem badges, link yourself to Discord, and invite your friends here. Admin panel is not for you. You will not see that. And here is your dashboard. You will see this every week. You'll likely choose a project here every week. So let's say you want to choose this shipwreck project, like I have any other choices, but let's click on this. You'll see that this shipwreck project is a data science project, and it's offering 15 chips. Chips is our in-game currency. You'll see a very brief explanation about this project, but not too detailed. The reason we don't give you a full detailed overview of this project is because we don't want you to choose the project for like some weird reason. We just want you to take that leap of faith to explore this project without knowing exactly what it is. So let's click on this. You see that you'll be shown this warning page. Again, you cannot change your mind after you submit your project selection for the week. So if you're sure you want to continue, click let's do this, and you'll be in. So once you're in here, you'll see all the information you need for the week. You see you're on week 0, which week 0 isn't a thing, but you'll start with week 1. Shipwreck is the name of your project, a pretty picture, and how many chips are available. Let me quickly explain this, how many chips are available. That includes all the chips added up in this project. Chip values may change, so these are not the final chip values. And 3 required modules add up to 9 chips, and 2 optional modules add up to 6. You do not have to complete any optional modules, but you do have to complete all the required modules. So let's click on one of the modules and get started. You'll see some brief description about this module. You can scroll down to see what is artificial intelligence, blah, blah, blah. This is the content of the module you need to learn. And at the end of this module, there will be some submission prompts to tell you what you need to submit for this specific module. Again, that might be any like video, it may be a link, it may be a code repository, it may be some text. Just read the description on the specific module. I'm not going to show you more about this project. And once you're ready, just click submit module, and you'll be able to submit the module for the week. You'll always be able to go back to your submissions. So let me quickly show you how this works. you can click on your profile and you'll see your own information around here. People asked about this profile picture. Profile picture is actually pulled from something called Gravatar. If you're interested in changing that profile picture, go ahead and go to gravatar.com. Brian, you can send that into chat. And you should be able to change that picture, but we are too lazy to implement any image uploading for you. But you'll see that you can see your past projects on here. You'll see your past submissions around here. And there'll be a lot more things you can do around here, but you can always go back to your modules page by clicking on TechRoulette and you'll be back here. Some modules may have prerequisites. Some modules may not allow you to go in there before you complete some other module. So be sure to read the requirements on each module before you get started on things. In terms of difficulty, for some of you who are a little more advanced in building software projects, you might think that a lot of these projects are really, really simple. But if you actually look at it, we have provided some optional modules for you to learn more. These optional modules may be a little harder, maybe a little less. We might provide you with very little guidance on these modules specifically. So these are definitely more challenging for you to complete. Let's look at more things. Something here I would like to show you is how to redeem a badge. We have something called badges in the system where you can collect a series of interesting, yeah, I just saw someone saying understandable image uploading is hard. I agree, we've been figuring that out for a while. But if you want to redeem badges, we will spread these code around our platform. We'll spread these code around Discord, or we'll spread these code around the modules. Everywhere you see something that printed in this little gradient text, that means it's a code to redeem a badge. And in some cases, it may be emailed to you. In some cases, it may be printed on your screen. But be sure to redeem your code to receive badges. So let's say I have the cookies badge, just click theme, and you'll see that. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate because we said that this is a dev database, right, Brian? Well, that's unfortunate, but this is a dev database. I'll show you the production real quick. How unfortunate is that? Oh no, I have to show this. That's unfortunate. Hey, look, you guys can see me debugging online. I hope this doesn't sus.
Let's go.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't show anything sus, but if so, unfortunate. Oh, great. You know what? I'm not going to show this. I'm just going to, Brian, let me know when you're done with adding the badge.
I mean, yeah, no. If you want to check out the cookies,
you know what? Let me quickly show you how admin panel works here. Let me just add a badge real quick right here. This is a dev build. Don't worry about it. Cookies.
You're not supposed to do this, Benji.
I think it's something like that. Cookie. Ooh. Yes, this is a secret badge. Create a badge, and boom, that's done. Now we can use cookies to redeem a badge. Problem solved. Innovation, everyone. Okay. We officially have a badge. You can see how you redeem the badge over here, and you can redeem more badges. Just look around the platform, look around your system to see these like little flashy codes or whatever it is. All right, linking Discord will be fun. We allow you to link your Discord, so we are able to reward you by linking Discord. You will only have access to our Discord channels. Discord server if you link your TechRoulette account. So click on link Discord over here. You can also access this page by clicking Discord integration on the top right of your menu. And boom, it says link your Discord account. Very simple. Click link now. If you're already logged into Discord, perfect. It will show you it needs your permissions to do things, yeah. And then click authorize. And boom, you will see that our account linking has failed. What the hell? It just happened. But apparently account linking didn't fail. But
you're already in the Discord.
Oh, right. I'm already in the database. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Cool. But so basically, you are able to join. You're able to join Discord from here. And let me quickly show you the Discord channels because that would be fun, right? All right. Let's take a look at Discord. So I'm gonna quickly impersonate a typical user. All right. So when you join, we recommend that you read all of this. I took a lot of time to write this. You know, it's big brain stuff. You need to know this. You need to know how to behave in the Discord channel, and you need to know where to find a lot of these resources. You might see some other codes here. I'm not going to mention that, but you know, just keep your eyes open. We'll send announcements in this announcement channel, and when you join, we highly recommend that you say hi in the intros channel. We will blast the Discord link out to people tonight, so you probably would see a lot more people coming in by the end of the day. And you'll see coding help is here. You can ask questions about any projects, and Ask the Staff is reserved for you guys to ask us questions about the program logistics and any other things. We highly recommend that you DM me or Brian or Megan about your personal problems on about accounts, eligibility, or anything else. Do not share your account information in Discord publicly. There's an events section. Event chat will include everything like I don't know, like you know, events, live streams, movie nights, game nights, everything else, and you will have breakout rooms, and there's a silent co-working room. If you join, you'll be suppressed. Your audio will be suppressed, and you won't be able to talk in there. But that's when you realize a bot called Groovy has higher permissions than you. So yeah, that should be all about Discord. You'll see we'll have a few helper bots in our Discord server to help you a little for when verifying your accounts. Pet Patrol is our main bot. If you ever receive messages from Patrol, make sure you respond. We're still writing a lot of the functionalities for Patrol, so it's going to be a lot more useful in the future. All right, let's go back to the thing. Discord, yes, I already talked about that. Great, but if you need to join Discord, the link is already in the chat. I will blast this out through email tonight again, and you will receive the link. You need to make sure you link your TechRoulette account to Discord to have access to the rest of the channels, or else you will see some verification channels instead, because we don't want anyone super random to come in. A few warnings, please be nice to people. Our code of conduct is clearly outlined in Discord's rules page. Read that, make sure you understand them, you understand where to report any suspicious behavior or anything that you would like to report to us throughout the program. If you do not feel comfortable talking about a lot of things publicly, you can have your friends or parents or anyone you trust email us anonymously for you. We're able to handle any conduct reports anonymously. Otherwise, you can simply ping us on Discord, ping staff on Discord, ask questions, just like how you ask questions, or email hi at techroulette.xyz. What was I thinking about earlier? Oh yes, our staff members work in Eastern time, US Eastern time. So be a little aware when you are pinging us. Please do not send us mass pings at like 3 a.m. our time. We'll respond to you as quickly as possible, usually within like 8 to 10 hours. So if you have any questions, just ask. You know, it's not that hard to send us a message. We'll make it as easy as possible for you. But yeah, if any, one thing I do have to mention is, if you do figure out any security flaws on the system that requires our attention, please do not interfere with other people's personal information. If you accidentally got access to it, let us know, and we'll be able to work through it with you. All right. Question time. I know a lot of people have questions in emails. I'm happy to respond to some questions throughout, and let me quickly glance at chat to see what people have been talking about. Pond, Mao, the admin panel literally said to be extremely careful not to take screenshots. Yes, but this is a dev build that does not include any production information. Thanks for your concern. I have thought about that. Nice dashboard. Yes, image uploading is hard. Yeah, Discord invites will be sent out later. It's already in the chat. Good. All right. I have a few more questions that people want answered in my email. I can quickly go through them. Where is this thing? Give me 2 minutes while I pull this up. All right, so people have asked us if TechRoulette will be there next year. We are still thinking about how to continue the program and see if there's any interest in it for next year. So we'll let you know if the program is going to continue next year. Is again completely virtual? Yes. If you guys have any suggestions for projects and for any things we can do to make the program experience better, feel free to email us, feel free to text us. Can you guys collaborate on projects? Okay. This is an interesting question. We have thought about collaborating on projects. Currently, the answer is no. Most projects will be independent, and we might release collaborative projects in the future. But currently, collaboration is only restricted to like game nights and any community events. So there won't be any collaborative projects per se.
Yeah, but just keep in mind that you're definitely like allowed to like work with other people if you're like debugging together or have like questions on like how you want to design your program or something like that. Feel free to work with other students. Just make sure it's not obviously copy and paste. And since we are people reading it, we can see if it's copy and paste. And so just make sure you don't do that. But otherwise, feel free to work with your peers and also with mentors to do your projects.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a few questions. How much time will one project take? Yes, it's an hour. Each project will take you somewhere between 3 to 8 hours. It depends on how many modules you want to complete, but we try to restrict each module to about an hour. So typically you'll get a pretty good idea starting like the second week or something to know that like how many chips correspond to how many hours. We're still figuring out that balance there, but know that the more time you spend on each project, the more rewards you'll receive. And each module is typically somewhere between like half an hour to an hour long. How do we access mentors? Mentors will be available in Discord. We'll onboard them soon. How quickly do hardware kits get mailed? Oh, great question. So typically the way this works is we'll email you on something around week 5, I believe. Megan, you can correct me if that's incorrect, but you'll be contacted for the first time on week 5 if you're eligible for hardware, and you'll sign up and we will purchase the hardware, ship it to you. That turnaround time is about like 1 to 2 weeks. And by the beginning of like is it week 4? I think it's week 4. Actually, week 4. Correction, week 4. You'll receive your first contact at the beginning of week 4. You will receive your hardware for your hardware project on week 6. So turnaround time is like 2 weeks ish. We're trying to speed that up, but logistical stuff we don't have a lot of control of. Great questions. Let me answer some more FAQs in case people have similar questions. How long is the program? It starts July 3rd and lasts 8 weeks until the end of August. What other rewards are redeemable? We don't want to give you misleading information. We've been definitely receiving a lot of questions about that. Currently, we can confirm things like Replit hacker plans for a year are like redeemable. We're able to give you more things like that, but we don't have solid confirmations from a lot of companies right now, and we don't know how we're going to spend our budget. So we'll update you as long as we make these decisions. But for now, there will be you're able to see like all the things you can redeem starting next week-ish. Competitiveness. Competitiveness is a commonly asked questions too. We've been receiving emails about that. There's no rewards for being like, I don't know, like the top player of Tech Roulette, but there is definitely there's definitely like rewards to earning as many chips as possible. We don't want to make this game a super competitive game. So you will be able to collaborate. You'll be like comfortable with collaborating with other players in the game. Cool. Do we have any confirmation that your data won't be sold? Yes, we do not sell your data to anyone else. All of your sensitive data lives on our own servers. We do not sell these data, share these data with other people. So you can check out our privacy practices on our website. There's a privacy policy page. You'll see which third-party data processors are processing your data. For example, when we send you emails, we have to put your email in a third-party email sending service. Badge for top players. Oh yes, I think if you complete a good amount of projects. Oh, something we didn't mention earlier is for every category of project you complete, you will receive a very special badge for that specific category. And once you've collected, I think 5 to 6 of these category badges, you'll receive an all-star badge. Might be able to show you what it looks like. It looks very special. Hey, look, that's the badge. This is the all-star badge that you'll receive if you've completed a decent amount of projects, a decent amount of different projects in different categories. All right. Any more questions? We'll hang around in a bit. We'll also be available on Discord if any more questions. I'll send out the Discord email blast right after the stream. All right, if there's no more questions, I will conclude the stream right here. But before we get off, I want to quickly send our appreciation to our friend at Replit, who has been helping us throughout the entire planning phase of this program. If you want to check out what Replit is, go to replit.com. It's an online IDE for you to, learn different languages. You don't need a super powerful computer anymore. Oh, can you complete more than one project a week? You cannot, unfortunately. You will be locked in your project for the week, and hopefully our selection of optional modules will help you, fill more of your time. But you are locked with one and only one project for a week. But yeah, if you are interested in learning what Replit is, here's Replit's website. You are able to collaborate. A lot of our projects will run on Replit because it's the easiest way to get you guys to code on things that without installing a lot of dependencies, instead of installing any programming language. runtimes and whatever. So you will be introduced to Replit as a platform and how to write and run different languages on Replit throughout the program. All right, if there's no more questions, I will come back to the stream. Megan looks very bored right now, as she should be, and I will. I guess this is it. Is there going to be a Replit team we join? No. There will be Replit links for you to fork. Forking means you just make a copy of our template. That will be in the description of each project, I believe. Okay, that's it. I will send out more information through email. I'll send out more information. Keep your Discord updated, and say hi to each other in Discord, and say hi to new people who are joining us without watching this stream. Hopefully they will be understanding a lot of our information without watching this stream. So yeah, thanks for coming. I will talk to you guys later. Do you have more? Yeah.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.